15. I got a 0 on my assignment. Who is it?
It's Rick.
Fuck you, Rick.
Hey, fuck me. Fuck you, man. I'm here to do the show.
Fuck, I guess we gotta do this show, man. Hey! What up, Rick?
Bobby!
What's up,
How you
buddy?
doing, buddy?
Hey, let's do this fucking show, man.
Hell yeah, brother.
Oh, let's get into it.
Let's fucking get into her.
The Rick and Rob Show does not condone, promote, or partake in criminal activity to include violence of any kind.
The stories, anecdotes, and narratives contained in the show are entirely fictional. Don't get us wrong, there are real stories here, but none that have to do with illegal activities. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Rick and Rob Show. This is Rick.
And this is Rob.
And we're kind of mobile right now. We're taking this thing. We're trying to get into our buddy's house, old Johnson. It's clobbering time. He'll remember that.
Yeah, he'll know what we're talking about.
Rob said he had the key. He doesn't have the key.
So I left it. I think I left it at home, dude. So we're just gonna break in.
I found a hammer. So Rob.
Shh. Good thing he ain't got no alarms.
I don't think he heard.
It's only a B&E if you get caught, right?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Anywho's.
All right. Well, today's episode is brought to you by the B&E Cafe.
The only cafe to serve bacon and eggs all day, every day.
Man, I fucking love that place.
It's all they do is bacon and eggs. You
Dude.
can't beat just bacon and eggs.
Like, my cholesterol's never been higher, but
Yeah.
I've never been happier.
Exactly. The happiness far outweighs the cholesterol.
Yeah.
Sometimes I go in there and I want a little slice of toast. They give me a slap on the face with some of their bacon and tell me to get the fuck out.
That's that thick boy bacon, too.
Yeah. It's not no thinly sliced Hormel or whatever the fuck this is. This is straight off the cow.
Pure
They got a whole
maple.
pasture.
Just fucking thick. You know bacon comes from pigs, though, right?
Yeah. But this is beef bacon.
You got beef bacon. It's bigger.
It's bigger and thicker. It's just a steak. They slap
Just hit you with a
yeah.
steak in the
They're
morning.
like, no, it's bacon because we bake it. That's what they say.
Sounds about right.
But they also have pork bacon.
Good, because that's bacon I kind of like.
Yeah.
Oh, well, B&E Cafe. Thanks for filling our tummies.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Rick and Rob Show. We finally got into his house.
Yeah, we're settled now.
Yeah, we're settled really nicely upstairs in his bed.
Mm-hmm. There ain't no better place.
No, I had to pee earlier. I made sure to piss all over his seat because that's what good friends do.
That's what all good friends do.
Yeah.
You know, spit in his mirror, you know?
Yep.
Good friends.
Huck a big old loogie on there so it dries. It's all crusty. When he comes in and looks in the mirror, it looks like he's got a beard from the loogie.
Friendship.
Yeah. Anyways, with that B&E, we're going to talk about some famous criminals throughout history.
Let's talk about some people.
Yeah, a bunch of people, the things they did, and we hope you enjoy it. We got a long list here. First, Al Capone, and that's the end of the list, everybody. Not a long list at all.
There's only one criminal we care about. That's Al Capone.
That's right, Tony Montana.
No,
I mean Scarface.
No, I'm a huge I would say fan, I guess, of his what he did when he was at the height of his stuff was nuts.
Yeah.
Al Capone. I mean, other people on our list like Pablo Escobar based a lot of his like money laundering and what he did off of Al Capone, like how he'd hide his money and all that stuff, and his organization system for his books was all based off Al Capone and what he did with his. I mean, we all know Al Capone ended up going to Alcatraz for tax evasion. Yeah, I paid him taxes.
Yeah,
you don't want to get caught up in them taxes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, make sure you give the government their cut.
Yeah,
that's all they wanted.
Yeah, I say you can make crimes, but make sure you pay your taxes, Al Capone.
Yeah.
Anyways, but I'm a big fan of learning about his history and the kind of person he was and whatnot, because you know a lot of people don't know that Al Capone was an equal opportunity hire. So he could hire anybody, give anybody work. You know, he wasn't just trying to help just the Italian mafia. He was all about making sure everybody got a little piece of the cut. You know, and he really took care of Cicero in Chicago there for a real long time. You know, a lot of people, you know, got upset when he came out of power there. You know, they were big Al Capone fans for a while there. But, you know, a lot of his family weren't big fans of him either.
Wow.
You know, because they tied his name to a lot of criminal activity, and a lot of them changed their name because of it. Al Capone has a very interesting story.
Yeah.
He really does, man.
I watched Scarface.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you watch.
That's the extent of my Al Capone knowledge.
So you watch El Pacino movie.
Yeah, I watched
So
The
Scarface.
Rock with Sean Connery. That was a good. Nicolas Cage. God, what a solid flick that was.
That is a solid ass movie.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Oops, sorry.
No, it's okay.
I don't know anything about Al Capone other than Scarface.
Tony Montana, they call him Scarface, right? But Scarface was originally... El Capone was called Scarface because he had 2 cuts on his face, like 2 scars on his face, right? And that was from... Actually, it was weird because that was one of his later capos that did it. But...
What's a capo?
Capo was a captain in the Italian Mafia.
That makes sense.
But...
I'm uneducated in this topic.
It's okay, man. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
But it's just nuts to me, right? So that the dude that did it to him ended up... Because he was a driver for one of the big crime boss... El Capone was a driver for one of the big crime boss in Chicago for a long time. And then he worked his way up. And when he came into power, he reemployed the dude that ended up doing that shit to his face, which is crazy. But he was really ashamed. Like, he didn't like being called Scarface. He didn't like any of that. Like,
oh, yeah, I bet.
You know, I mean, it got to the end, towards the end, where he didn't even like being called Al anymore. He was, his name is...
El Jefe.
No, his name is Alfonso. So, they'd call him the Fonz.
That's close.
His family would call him Fonz. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, it's just...
Was this before Fonzie?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, this is...
He coined 2 nicknames for other people.
I know, right? Dude's pretty badass.
And that's the legacy I'll remember.
Yeah, I mean, Al Capone's real OG from the Prohibition era. Like, he really controlled a lot. It was pretty nuts, man. Being from Michigan, you know what I'm saying, learning the history of a very close city like that is pretty nuts. And it's just like that ties into big criminal, other criminals like Pablo Escobar. Pablo Escobar was OG, man.
Yeah.
We're actually born on the same day. Obviously different years. But
you and I?
No.
Oh,
Pablo Escobar.
Oh, okay.
Pay attention. Keep up, man.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just enjoying this sweet, tasty beverage I have here.
Yeah, that cute little monster you got.
It is a monster, but it's not necessarily the brand name of the beverage.
Yeah, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, the amount of money and power that Pablo Escobar had was insane.
I saw the mountain of coke in Scarface, and I thought, wow, I bet that costs a lot of money. So he had to have had a lot of money. He had a big mansion in that movie.
Once again,
how closely related is Scarface to Al Capone?
Not really, because Al Capone...
What about the movie? Is it based off anything that Al Capone did?
Somewhat, to a point, right? But Scarface is based on a Cuban refugee that became real big in Miami in the drug and trafficking and all that stuff at that time.
I do remember that from the movie. You were talking about
Pablo Escobar is big. He created basically the origin of the drug or the cocaine
Medellin
trade.
cartel.
Yes.
I read that on the computer. He saw me looking.
But he basically was the originator. Band together all the families and used them to help to run cocaine into the United States. And I mean, had $1 billion organization.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He would spend more money on rubber bands a year to hold his money than most people make in their entire life.
Jesus.
How
expensive are rubber bands?
I mean, they're 30 cents a piece, right? But that's how much money he had.
Wow.
Like, it's crazy how much money that man had. Like, he got elected into Colombian office. Like, Pablo Escobar, the man built his own prison so he could send himself to prison so that he would not get caught for later crimes. Like, Pablo Escobar is a fucking OG. When it comes to that world, like, he is a beast.
It says he controlled an estimated 80% of the cocaine smuggled into the U.S. Have you seen that Cocaine Cowboys documentary? I watched some of it.
It's pretty nuts, dude.
Yeah. One of my old bosses, we'll call him Moon, he sat us down and forced us to watch it.
What a good boss.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to watch crime stuff with me.
Yeah. We were at work. It's all right. It says he amassed an estimated net worth of $30 billion USD, making him one of the wealthiest people in the world at the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking ridiculous.
$30 billion.
He also bombed, assassinated, and killed thousands of people, including politicians, judges, and law enforcement officers.
Yeah, I never said he was a good guy.
No, left that part out.
Yeah, I never said he was a good guy. He did a lot.
No.
He did a lot of bad things. I'm not saying I condone that. I'm just saying that, like the amount of money and what he did was, like, astronomical for the time. Like, it was insane, right? Like, you know what I'm saying, like, he was a believer that, you know, where a lot of people get in trouble, they get rid of their witnesses.
Mm-hmm.
He got rid of the court. Like, he blew up the whole building. Like, he's crazy, dude. Like, it's insane. It was insane, right? Just Pablo Escobar was, I guess, for that kind of world, he was revolutionary for his time.
Have you seen that show Ozark?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good show. Deals with the drug cartel down there.
It does. Down in that way of the world.
Yeah. That was my piece. Have you seen this show? It's a good one.
I want to watch that one too.
I like that show. That one. Any shows that do with drugs, I like Breaking Bad. That was a good one.
Dude, Breaking Bad was insane, right? I feel like so many people connected to that show because it was like not necessarily realistic. Like, obviously he was a chemistry genius, but
you
like
could say it's pretty realistic.
But what I'm saying is that, like, a lot of people, right, when they get in the binds, like, that definitely crosses their brain. Like, I could make a lot of money doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which is insane when you think about it, right? That's a legitimate passes through people's brains. We're like, damn, dude, like, I might, you know, in his case, right, you're going to die from cancer. So he's like, I got to take care of my family. So what can I do that can give me enough money to take care of my family?
Typical man.
Yeah.
Trying to, you know,
take care of his family. Loser.
Lame.
It's just insane, right? It's just insane to me that's why I feel like so many people connected, because they're like, if it came down to it, that's the route I would go. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nuts to me.
Yeah, that does run through a lot of people's minds. If you're thinking about that, don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it.
You saw how it ended for Walt.
Yeah, not a good way to go. All right, even Jesse wasn't a good way to go.
Nah, Jesse, he got out free and clear, but you know.
That was after being locked in a cage for, assuming a couple of years.
A long time. Dude's got PTSD from that. Big time.
Yeah, dude, being locked in a cage basically meant to do nothing but make meth full time. Is
a
little fucking nuts. Yeah, dude. Let's get off of the whole drug trade world here. Let's get on to
where are we going?
Let's go, like, I don't know, famous murderers, you know, outlaws, I guess you could say. You know, I don't know about Bonnie and Clyde. Those are famous criminals, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you know about Bonnie and Clyde?
I don't know anything about it.
You know nothing?
I know they drove a car off a cliff. What was that, Thelma and Louise?
That was Thelma and Louise. That wasn't Bonnie and Clyde.
Close enough.
Dude, Bonnie and Clyde had a crazy ass story, dude. They were literally heroes in the United States at one point.
You know, I am going to school and getting my bachelor's in criminal justice. You'd think I would know some of these people, but that's not what they teach you at all.
Mm-mm.
They don't teach you about the has-beens, the have-nots.
They want to teach you how to catch the up and coming.
Yeah, they a lot of it's constitutional law, juvenile law. It's crazy.
Yeah, I definitely believe that, dude. Because, like, you know, back on the Bonnie and Clyde, right?
Yeah.
These guys basically, I won't say terrorized, but terrorized the countryside in, I think, freaking you out?
No. It's just hanging really close to my head here.
Headbutt it, dude.
Johnson, you got these weird lights and light fixtures in your house. They hang real low.
Yeah.
Got it.
And he broke it.
Oh, fuck. Don't tell them.
Yeah, we won't tell him.
Okay.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Bonnie and Clyde. Start over. But it basically terrorized the countryside, dude. Robbing banks but they were just heroes because during the times of the 1930s, man.
Oh,
you know, stock market crash, Great Depression, nobody had money.
Grapes of wrath.
They needed people that were willing to stand up against the government, and that's pretty much what they were doing. You know, they said we're gonna live the life we want to live. We don't give a shit about what anybody thinks about it. We're gonna take the money that we want. We're gonna do the things that we want to do. I mean, it didn't end well for them. They were basically stopped on the highway and gunned down.
In 1934, they were killed in a shootout. Yeah.
It wasn't much of a shootout. It was more of about
2 shots.
No, it was about 200 shots.
2 hits. Me hitting you, you hitting the floor.
Yeah, more like the police basically.
Unloaded.
Yeah, they
all the clips.
Yes, they pretty much. It was about 15 people unloaded every round into their vehicle. Like they It was over with before it started.
Got him.
Yeah, it was bad, but they had to do what they had to do, I assume.
Yeah.
But anyways, who else? Who else you want to talk about?
What about like Ted Bundy?
Ooh, dude.
Some serial killers.
Dude, Ted Bundy's the story of Ted Bundy is insane, right? You know what I'm saying?
I did watch that show on Netflix that came out.
Yeah, I watched one with what's his name? Man?
Zac Efron.
Zac Efron. Yeah. Iron Jaw or Iron Claw.
Yeah.
Iron Claw.
He's fucking yoked, dude.
Yeah.
That and
that's a good ass movie. Iron Claw.
I haven't seen it, but
good.
I've only seen the trailers. Will Sasso is fucking all about it. But anyway, there's that other dude from The Bear.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen The Bear?
Yeah, and he's.
I have not.
The Bear is great. That's a great fucking TV show. I recommend to literally everyone watch that show. It's great.
The wife and I, we like to watch Hell's Kitchen sometimes, and we like Gordon Ramsay. He's funny. I love when he's just going off on people.
What are you bloody crazy?
It's raw. So I think we would enjoy The Bear because it's about cooking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's trying to turn restaurants, his family restaurant around. It's pretty cool, man. What he does.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty nice, man. But back on to Ted Bundy.
Yeah, he liked dead people.
Yeah, he was sick, dude.
Yeah.
Like, he was a sick motherfucker. What was crazy is that in plain sight, though, he was a successful man. He had a great, I don't know if he owned a business or worked for a big company, but, like, worked for a big company. People liked him. He had good friends. He was well-connected. Like, people didn't...
He looked nice. He was well-kept.
Yeah, well-spoken.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't give any vibes of, like, yeah, I'm going to cut your head off and sleep with your body. Like,
I'm going to fuck your neck.
Yeah, like, he was literally fucking insane. It was so much to the point that where they made that movie, man, with Christian Bale, American Psycho.
Yeah.
They based it off of him.
Yeah.
Because they're like, damn, dude, can you imagine, like, living inside that man's fucking brain?
What a flick, too.
That is a crazy movie, man. You know that part with William Dafoe where he's in the diner?
And they filmed it 3 different times.
3 different times? Well,
and
one
then
time,
they pieced it all together. Great.
Yeah. So you
go into it.
So the whole time you're just trying to guess what the fuck, like, you're like, damn, does he know? Or does he know? Because they filmed it 3 different times. For who don't know, they filmed it 3 times. One time he knew he was a killer. One time he was suspected. And one time he didn't have a clue. And then they pieced it all together to make you just continuously like, damn, does he know?
Does he not
know?
Yeah.
Like, why does he seem so confused? Like, and it's nuts, right? Because just to throw you off the trail. Like, it's nuts, man. It's a great movie, man. That part where he's like, man, I like this song. He's like, yeah, and he's putting the rain jacket on, like, just casually. That movie's just nuts, dude.
I wish I could remember the quote from that.
It's just a good movie, man.
I think this is when they really hit their stride.
Yeah. And he's funk with that axe,
Huey
dude.
Lewis in the news.
Yep.
Oh, man. Poor Jared Leto.
I know, right?
It fucked him up forever, as you can tell. Now he's not a good Joker. Still doing good shit with 30 Seconds to Mars, though. I still like that band.
Mm-hmm. That's
he
good.
should just keep it over there on the singing side. Sorry, Jared, if you're listening. You're a good actor in some things. Wasn't really a fan of your New Age Joker.
Yeah, wasn't a big fan of it, not gonna lie. But he did good in a lot of things. He was pretty good Morbius.
Yeah.
He played good Morbius.
There's been some other things he's in too, and I'm like, oh hell yeah! And I'll just watch it because it's Jared Leto in there.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
What was it? There's like a time travel-y kind of film, Mr. Nobody, I believe is the name of it, where he lives to be a ridiculous age and like he's going through and recollecting all these memories and shit. Super interesting film with him in it.
Damn, that's pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, Ted Bundy, well-spoken, well-kept, liked killing people. En masse.
He just sick, dude.
Yeah.
Just a sick person.
Known as the Lady Killer.
Yeah, there's actually another podcaster, I don't remember his name exactly, but he's telling a story about his mom went on a date with him. Went on a date with Ted Bundy back in the day before, like, obviously he met his dad.
Really?
But went on a date with him, right? And she was like, they met in the grocery store. It was all casual and nice.
Of course.
And then he comes up and he's like, oh, just talking. And he's like, oh, you want to go to dinner with me? And she's like, well, I thought he was a good-looking guy. Why not? So she goes out to dinner with him, right? And she said, like, during the meal, he just had a look to him like a predator found his prey finally. Like, he was just waiting to fucking tear her apart.
Jesus.
So she got so freaked out. Like, she could see it all over his face. Like, it wasn't like, normal conversation. It was just, he was just, you could see the aggression in his eyes, what he wanted to do, right? That's how he was explaining it. And he's like, so she just went to the bathroom, called her brother on the way to the bathroom. Her brother came and got her, and said the next day her brother was walking out of the house, and he like apparently jumped out of the bushes or some shit and ran, right? He didn't get a good look at who it was. But come to find out, then he popped up over the news, and she was like, that's the guy I went on a date with. It was fucking Ted Bundy.
Holy shit.
Yeah, after he got busted. But like, apparently he killed a lot of people, man. They still have bodies that they can't find that he, you know, didn't necessarily confess to, but, you know, they're alleged that his time and placing was matched to him.
That's like the whole Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks
is a serial killer type conspiracy. You haven't heard about this?
I have not heard.
Dude, Tom Segura fucking lives by this.
I did not hear that Garth Brooks.
Yeah,
like
dude.
Garth Brooks that died. Garth Brooks.
Like Garth Brooks / Chris Gaines, the country singer.
What was it? It was Brooks and Dunn, right? Garth Brooks.
That was something else, I think.
No, I'm thinking something else.
I don't know country well.
I guess
Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks a killer.
Apparently, his fucking tour dates and locations match up to a slew of fucking unsolved murder cases from across the country.
What the?
Yeah. So Tom Segura's like, you're a fucking serial killer. To the point where Garth Brooks has contacted him and is like, you gotta stop. This is not cool.
What, are you gonna kill me?
Exactly. That's how he responds.
It sounds like Tom Segura.
Yeah, we'll do a deep dive on that on Conspiracy Cast.
Because that's fucking crazy, man. I don't even... It's funny when people put stuff together like that. Like, wait a minute. Hold on a second. This math's not mathing right now. So it's pretty nuts, man. I didn't think...
Yeah.
Garth Brooks, man. Yeah, he writes some good... I got friends in low place. You know, that same dude.
I think so, yeah.
He's talking about burying people. That's what he's doing.
Exactly. Yeah. But it looks like Ted Bundy he confessed to killing over 30 people before he was put to death. Yeah, and this was young women and girls during the 1970s. Sick fuck.
Yeah, he's a sick fuck, dude. Fuck Ted Bundy. Who else? Who we got here?
John Dillinger.
John Dillinger, man. Tell me about John Dillinger. Tell me what you know about John Dillinger.
I know the band, the Dillinger Escape Plan. I know the Dillinger Rifle, gun, whatever. Well, I also know he was born back in 03. And I mean 1903.
Yeah,
I don't mean
1903.
2003. Yeah. He was born in Indianapolis, and he was one of America's most notorious bank robbers during the Great Depression, right up there with Bonnie and Clyde.
Oh, fucking John Dillinger, man. What a name, man. Dude. That sounds like a bank robber name.
Yeah, he was arrested in the 20s when he committed a series of petty crimes, and eventually he was sentenced to prison for attempted robbery.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's not
but, and then he got released in 33.
Went right back to it.
He did. He formed a gang and then started robbing banks across the Midwest.
When in doubt, create a bigger gang.
Get some friends to help.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We need to do bigger jobs.
They can take the fall.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he did. You know, he became known for his daring escapes from police custody, including one from the Crown Point, Indiana jail, using a wooden gun.
Ooh.
How did they not know it was a wooden gun?
He's yelling around going, pew pew!
Yeah. Pew, 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 pew! And that's where they get the name Dillinger from, for the pistol. I don't know. Is that a thing? Is the gun?
I think so, yeah. If it is, that's pretty dope. Yeah, that's pretty dope, dude. I didn't think of that. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, dude. I mean, that reminds me, you know, you skip forward about 70 years.
Right.
To old James Whitey Bulger.
Well, I recognize the name.
Yeah, I say Johnny Depp made a movie called Black Mass, talking about his life, man. That man was fucking insane, right?
I do remember that movie. I don't think I saw it, though.
I definitely recommend giving it a watch, dude. Like, the movie's just nuts, man, because, like, he started off, like, petty crime, stuff like that, right? Done some time in prison, shit like that, but, like, he was notorious for being very militant, right? Like, he did not accept talk back, you know, arguing, none of that shit. Like, he did that shit, he just got rid of you.
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying? You look at the old Bulger fucking burial ground under bridges and shit. All kinds of people he fucking put to rest. You know, it's just nuts because that's just the kind of person he was. Like,
Yeah.
if he didn't like you, you're doing shit in his neighborhood, he'd just make you disappear. He wouldn't waste his time trying to negotiate, argue, none of that shit. He'd just make you gone.
I can't believe he was finally arrested in 2011.
Yeah, it's
That's
nuts.
recent.
Bro, he was on the run for like fucking
16 years.
Yeah, for a hot minute, dude.
Fuck me, bud.
Yeah, they said they used to have sightings like all over the world, man. Brazil, fucking Mexico, fucking Canada. They say find them all over the place. People be like, oh, I swear I saw them.
Sounds like the Nazis after the war.
Mm-hmm.
And they fucking dipped.
I mean, they pretty much pointed. They're pretty much all in Argentina and Chile.
Just down in South America, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking
Now they actually have big communities down there.
That's crazy.
Which is insane, right? Like complete Tim Kennedy. He's a U.S. Ranger, I think, and UFC fighter and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he had a show called Hunting Hitler or some shit like that, Finding Hitler, on the History Channel. And he talks about, he's like, you literally can go down to Chile and you enter these communities, and it looks literally like the Bavarian Alps. Like,
Christ.
Like they've transformed the landscape to look exactly like Germany. Everyone in there speaks German. You know, it's like complete huge communities, man, thousands of people, and they believe that these are the descendants of people that fled from Nazi regime Germany into South America to hide.
You know, you speak of that the show on the History Channel. One of my old buddies, Jason, he, God, this was back probably like 2013. The History Channel was doing something about Hitler. He portrayed Hitler in one of their shows.
Really?
Yeah. It just showed him in a prison cell writing in a book, writing his Mein Kampf, and that was it. But it was just fucking awesome. See, he's prior enlisted too, man. That's fucking
pretty dope.
Old veteran of the armed forces.
Yeah.
It was really cool seeing him on there.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah.
Like,
shout out J-Dub.
Yeah, that's pretty
Miss
dope,
it,
man. That you got to do some cool shit like that.
Yeah.
I mean, not portraying
He was
Hitler.
out already.
Yeah, but not portraying Hitler, but
just acting.
Acting,
general,
yeah, got picked up to do an acting part on a major network like that's pretty cool.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, dude, like, Bulger was a huge competitor to the IRA. So like he used
Irish.
to be, yeah,
One.
yeah, yeah.
Arm. I don't know.
Irish Republic Army.
Yeah, that goes good.
But he used to donate all kinds of money to him and shit. Like, he was all about helping them fight their causes and beliefs and shit. Like, so like the FBI was following him, but he had somebody working on the FBI for him, and they made him a confidential informant. So he was using that system, playing it, giving them false information to get rid of his competition, so that he could take those territories. Like, he moved at one point out of Boston, moved like almost all the Italians out of Boston, got them either arrested or moved out of the city because,
Jesus.
you know, man, what was the name of his gang? The Winter Hill Gang.
Winter Hill Gang.
Yeah, and they just, like, it was insane, dude. Like, Whitey Bulger was, like, same thing. Like, he did a lot of fucked up shit, but he was, like, revolutionary in the crime world.
Yeah.
With what he did, like, using the system to get what he wanted. You know, he rigged the lottery system. Like, he won the lottery, like, 3 times.
This reminds me of Jimmy Hoffa.
Yeah, oh Jimmy. Oh Jimmy. He died. Oh Jimmy. One of the largest.
Where he at?
Yeah.
If anybody out there knows, don't forget to comment.
Yeah, let us know where he's at. That'd be cool.
Yeah, we'll go get him for you.
You know, so like, in the movie, The Irishman, that character was filmed. The dude was living in a nursing home in Detroit. And then he came forward and saying, like, I know where Jimmy Hoffa's buried, or I know what happened to him, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
You know, I used to work, and he'd explained his whole story, right? My dad's girlfriend worked in that fucking nursing home and was there when he came forward and was like, I know what happened to Jimmy Hoffa, and gave this big spiel about him and everything. And, like literally worked with that, or not worked, but was in the same nursing home as that guy. You know, been around him tons of times, didn't know the dude was connected like that, which is crazy. Yeah, it's crazy, man. That, you know, talk about taking out somebody as big as the head of the largest trucking union in the world.
Yeah.
You know, and being a part of that shit and knowing, understanding all of it, like, just nuts, dude.
It is. There's a lot of shit going around. I saw on TikTok a while back. Like, oh, he's actually buried under the third base at the whatever. Well, it turns out they moved the stadium. They rebuilt it just, I don't know, 100 yards off or whatever. So then they did all the measurements, and they were like, this is where it would have been.
Damn.
So, I don't know. Maybe they got to dig there or something.
See, but in my head, though, like, the amount of effort they put in to come into a stadium.
Yeah,
and,
I know.
and bury, like, some of these are just
too far-fetched.
Yeah, falsities. You know what I'm saying? They said he was buried under New York Giants Stadium. On, like, the 30-yard line, there's a hump. Like, it's just like a bulge that sticks up just a little bit. And that's why they said he was buried. Like, tons of people believed he was buried there. You know, they believed he was buried in my hometown back in Michigan. They said he was buried in a barn there.
That'd probably be the best bet. You find a new housing development going up, you get in there, you bury the body before they lay the fucking slab.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thanks, Rick.
Again!
Tips and tricks for committing crimes from Rick.
Murder and hiding bodies. We had the disclaimer at the beginning of the show.
Yeah,
I don't need to repeat it.
Yeah, we don't do that stuff.
We don't like it.
We don't want to do that stuff.
We just like to read about it.
We just talk about it.
Yeah.
It's interesting, man. The world of crime, like, you know what I'm saying? I have no real interest in committing crimes and doing stuff like that. Not even a little bit.
Maybe speeding every now and then.
But that's...
come on.
Yeah.
Misdemeanor activity here.
We'll take our ticket any day.
Yeah.
Not that we want to, but if it happens, it happens.
Right.
But
most of the time it happens on accident.
True.
Oops. Sorry. Now I'll slow back down.
Yeah, they do got some weird speed changes around here, so
Fuck
it makes sense.
I do not enjoy that. Driving in the UK is...
Interesting.
I'd say it's terrible.
Yeah.
It's my personal opinion.
But it is what it is, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not forever.
It's not for everyone.
Everyone as well. But it's just interesting to learn about basically a whole nother world that's around you all the time that, you know, people have made millions, billions of dollars doing, you know, and like... Criminals. People who are... And they go decades and decades without even anybody thinking it was them. Like, the amount of effort to not get caught, but the amount of effort to make money and do things and live these life and live a normal life is insane, right? So it's very interesting for people like us who are on the other complete opposite side of the spectrum, you know, like not interested in pursuing life like that at all.
Yeah.
So it's just super interesting to learn and figure out, like, damn, that's fucking smart. Like, the fact that they can get around certain things or indulge in certain stuff and still get away with it is just nuts to me.
I agree. I believe we're on the moral and just side. We're there on the unethical and immoral side of things. And while their intent may be good, the harm that they cause, in my opinion, well outweighs that good intent that they had.
Yeah, dude, it's just kind of nuts when you really think about it.
Yeah.
You know, like, they're just the greed, I guess you could say. Their greed for money and power like that is just, you know, overwhelming. And then you got to think about some of these criminals, they were born into that life, right? They're second, third generation connected. So that's all they know. They don't know a straight life. But nobody in their family has been straight their entire life. You know, they don't know anything better. You know, they're just
born into it.
But, I mean, in today's day of age, the world of being a criminal has just become very...
Difficult, elusive,
yes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like it used to be. You know, now the criminals you find are internet hackers, people who really understand technology and able to work and move around systems and find out information and do stuff like that. Like, you don't really find straight up criminals no more.
No.
You don't got people robbing banks. You know, they'll just steal your money from your internet accounts by finding your information. You know, identity theft, shit like that. Like,
yeah.
You know, hackers, people who are super indulged into that stuff. You know, those are the criminals you find today. You know, they'll take your whole life from you and you don't even know it happened. You know, the criminals of back in the day where they could sell legitimate products and different things like that just don't exist no more.
And they'll take your life in a different way.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know, then, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's still drug dealers out there. There's still people who do that stuff, but very slim. I mean, there's cameras everywhere now. People record everything on their phones.
I think with the, I don't know what the percentage is anymore. I want to say it's at least half the states either legalizing recreational use or medicinal use of marijuana.
Mm-hmm.
I think that that aspect of crime has dropped drastically.
Yeah, it's big.
Because people just fucking hop over to the next state where it's legal.
Yep.
Get it. And fucking,
I mean, you got states like Oregon who basically made every drug a misdemeanor. Unless it's over a certain amount. But, so it's like, you can just do whatever the fuck you want as long as you're personal use.
They pretty much decriminalized it.
Yeah, decriminalized, yeah, which is nuts because it's like, that has to take a huge hit to these organizations and all this stuff because they're like, well, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, personally, I don't think marijuana should have ever been illegal. I'm not a huge proprietor for it. I don't use it, obviously. Come on. But it's just one of those things I don't think it should have ever been illegal because the charges that came with the crime, they didn't fit. Mm-hmm. And you're protected from the Constitution. You're protected by the Constitution from those types of things.
Yeah.
But I've seen a few states now try to push legislation forward to get magic mushrooms, psilocybin, that shit approved for recreational use or at least medicinal use.
Damn.
And that's, I don't know. I don't know the science behind it. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I've just know what I've seen on social media. And again, you can't always trust the internet, so take it with a grain of salt. But people who microdose psilocybin, it's shown to be effective in combating different things, mental health and whatnot. And that's cool, I guess. I think it needs to be looked at under a microscope, maybe at a macro scale instead of just these little micro scales. So maybe a macroscope, they need to look at it and determine whether or not that this would be a good thing for society.
Yeah.
But
no, I agree, man. So I always like to think about when I think of mushrooms, right? So I was watching this guy, and he was talking about how mushrooms could be a big contributor to like the development and evolution of human beings, right?
Yeah.
And I always think that's a great outlook, right? Because like there's a big period of time, like a 10,000 year period.
Was it a stoned ape theory?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because there's like a 10,000 year period where the brain of like apes like tripled in size.
Yeah, where they started using tools.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they were saying it's contributed to that they found these mushrooms and they were eating these mushrooms and it was causing them to get high, which causes their brain to expand and made these connections in their brain, which causes
creating new neural pathways.
Yes, new neural pathways, and then basically expanded their brain for broader thought. So, and I thought that was like, it's so great to me because like, what if we can continue to do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why was that something that we stopped?
Right.
Because it's like, in 10,000 years, could our brains have doubled again? Our ability to think and solve problems, could it expand even farther if we're microdosing or macrodosing, as you're saying? You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know, it's just...
I'll be careful with macrodosing. Microdose. You just want to microdose.
Yeah, not macrodosing.
Macrodose is like you're ODing.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Not mushrooms, dude.
At least from what I've seen on social media, that's what the words mean. Anyway, yeah, so the stoned ape theory was first purported or put out there by Terence McKenna in the early 90s. Suggests that the evolution of human consciousness was catalyzed by the consumption of psychedelic substances, particularly psilocybin containing mushrooms, by early human ancestors. That's the stoned ape theory. Mm-hmm. Look it up. Do your own research on it. It's a pretty interesting take on our evolution. I did see another thing where humans and chimpanzees and the fucking banana and dolphins, all of our DNA is very closely related.
Yes.
But there's some DNA in the human genome, the sequence of DNA in humans that the scientists call it junk DNA. Again, all from social media, to be taken with a grain of salt.
Yes.
Please don't, we're not educators in any sense of the word.
No, we just find this stuff super interesting.
And then we got to talk about it.
Yeah, we're pretty much bringing it up to let you guys, really put some thought, maybe think about it.
Yeah, do your own research, always, 100% of the time.
Oh, yeah.
So they have this sequence of DNA in the human genome that is, the scientists call junk DNA, whatever it is. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't occur in any other species.
Just us.
So there's a lot of fucking conspiracies around that, saying like, oh, so we were fucking genetically manipulated by aliens back in the day, shit like that. Oh, the Anunnaki are real. I don't know.
I don't know. Well, I guess we'll find out eventually.
Maybe,
They roll up and they're like, "What's up, you fucking losers?"
Maybe humankind will probably find out eventually. I think I'll die before we ever make that.
Oh yeah, I don't think the Rick and Rob show will make it. Maybe Rick and Rob 2.5. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be AI us.
Yeah. Hello.
Fart jokes are still funny. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I definitely agree with that. So, like, as you can tell, man, I'm big on this whole evolution of humans. I think it's insane, right? And that Stone Ape theory being added into that just makes it even more complex, right?
Yeah.
You know, I feel like there's gaps in our evolution that don't make sense to me. And I'll talk about it more on conspiracy theory, but it's just on conspiracy cast, I should say. It's just super interesting. It's just stuff don't add up to me. You know, I'm like, how the fuck did we get to where we are now? But there's like so many steps and that would be better off. Like we're more beneficial than we are now. Yeah. So it just doesn't make sense to me.
I think it's really strange too. When talking about evolution, you're like, oh, this change has happened over millions of years. Mm-hmm. Well, we haven't had a million years to evolve to the point where we're at now.
Yeah, so what sped it up?
So, yeah, exactly.
You know, what sped up? And why haven't, I mean, technically they're saying people who have genetic differences as in Down syndrome or different learning disabilities, stuff like that are forms of us, evolving, right? But, like, why do we not have any major evolutionary changes, right? I mean, we went from being, like, 6 foot fucking 10, 7 feet tall, all of us being that tall, and basically looking more like primates than humans.
I thought it was backwards. I thought we were shorter back in the day.
Well, I'm talking more like Neanderthal.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all right.
To what we look like now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand maybe it's a different faction that broke off and evolved for the area that it evolved in, and the Neanderthals evolved for the area and environment that they were living in. Mm-hmm. But still, like, that's only over a small period of time. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're talking, some animals took 10 million years to be able to look the way they look now.
Like a T-Rex to a chicken.
Yeah, I mean, we took like 10,000 years to do the same.
Yeah.
How the fuck did we evolve so fast? Like, how did we change to what we are now so fast?
I'd say it's a little more than 10,000. You gotta think 11,000. Yeah.
Just a example. Generalized example of just how quick, in theory, you know what I'm saying? Like, compared to other creatures that took millions and millions of years to evolve to what they are.
Yeah.
It's just nuts to me, man. So, it definitely makes me think that there's something in the mix that's just not explaining. And, I mean, the Stone Ape theory could be a part of it. Using these different herbal, I guess you could say, advancements could have caused us to evolve as quickly as we did in theory. You know, to where our brains expand to where we don't need to look like this. We don't need to be big. We just need to outsmart. You know, we just need to outmaneuver, plan what is around us.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we do now, but...
I mean, yeah, I do like the idea of the Stone Ape theory, while it is highly speculative. There's really not a lot of empirical data to back that up.
True.
But I think it's still a plausible thing that occurred, a plausible event that took place in our evolution.
Oh, yeah. I definitely believe that. You know what's crazy is that we ain't talking nothing about crime anymore.
Not anymore. We have transitioned.
Yeah. Mushroom got us up.
Well, we went from drugs and crime to just drugs.
To mushrooms to stone apes. So
yeah, again, don't abuse drugs.
Yeah, please don't do that.
In any form.
Yeah, it's just no bueno. Anyways.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow, man, we covered a lot.
We did.
I mean, maybe.
Is caffeine a drug?
Technically, I
think
sugar's a drug, man.
Well, sugar should be a fucking drug. That shit'll kill you.
That shit, cocaine in fucking granulate form.
All right.
Bro, I mean, people consume more sugar, on average nowadays than they did ever in history. Like,
yeah,
it's insane how much sugar is intaked on a daily basis.
Yeah, dude. Again, with that fucking everything being low fat and people screaming at you saying fat is bad, don't eat fat.
Yeah.
Fat's not bad. Our fucking ancestors lived on it for thousands of years.
I mean,
now it's bad for us.
Yeah, they used to harvest pigs that grew an excessive amount of lard. Like they raised those style of pigs so that they could use the lard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To cook pretty much everything we have.
I'd say different fat, your saturated fat, trans fat. I don't know which one is good, which one's bad. One of those is really bad for you. Yeah, stay away from that. I think it's trans fat.
I think it's trans fat, yeah.
But if you eat something that says low fat all over the fucking front of it, you're going to get a higher amount of sugar in it. Look it up.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the back. Read the ingredients. Yeah, because everything low in fat tastes like shit.
Yeah, so
like, let's throw a little sugar in there.
Yeah, and these little sweeteners
See?
make it better. See? Last time,
just put a little sugar in it, honey.
The last time white people were cool.
Yeah, well.
See? Shane Gillis, you ever hear his comedy special? He goes in depth on that. Fucking nails it. Shane Gillis is hilarious.
Nice.
If you're ever listening, please come on the show because I'd love to just talk to you, man.
Yeah,
I feel like
I
think we'd have a lot of dumbass shit to talk about. It'd be great.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, dude, he goes in depth on that shit. It's so fucking funny, dude. He's hilarious. And his George Washington talk, fucking hilarious, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that stuff. But yeah, dude, yeah, sugar into everything is insane. They're actually saying that Alzheimer's or dementia is type 3 diabetes.
Jesus.
And that we are causing ourselves to erode our brains in that fashion because it's a form of diabetes from, unbalanced insulin in your body. I keep seeing these stuff talking about, so I keep reading about it, and it's just like, wow, it's insane. Like, I didn't even think about it that way. So
yeah, man. Yeah, stay away from sugar. Sugar is no good for you.
At least limit it, man. Keep it away from kids. That stuff, kids get hooked on it, and they don't want nothing else.
Put them on a high fiber diet.
Yeah, whatever.
So their shits are solid.
Okay.
That's what I gotta work on now. For
yourself?
me.
Yeah, for yourself, yeah.
I'm getting up there.
Yeah, dude, you're right at fucking prostate check time. Rough.
Yeah, and colonoscopy time.
Rough, dude.
Well, I don't know. Anyways, we talked about on the way over here, when you forgot the key to the place, about some incidents that your father had with the law.
Yeah, so I don't know. He told all kinds of crazy stories from when he was a kid, but when he was like, so we were passing a bus, right? And we're like, well, at least they have like a little bus lane they can pull off to the side, so you're not on the road, not blocking traffic.
Where was this bus at? Just driving down the highway? Or?
Yeah, well, I'm talking about on the way here, right?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
But then so remind me of the story my dad was telling me where he was on the highway and the bus driver had the stop sign for the bus out, right? So in the States you can't pass, like if it's like that you can't pass it, right? You are legally obligated to stop.
Right.
Well, she's just driving down the highway with that damn boy.
No, like 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, just flipping out. So he just goes around her, right? Cop sees it, pulls him over and gives him a ticket for passing the bus. Right? Like, what the fuck, man? Like, what are the chances of that? And it's like the same one where, the cops roll up, he's working on his car, has the exhaust off, working with it, so it's real loud. Cop rolls up and goes, I heard you raring and tearing up and down the street. The car was loud, so I'm going to write you a ticket for speeding. And he's like, I've never left my driveway. But yeah, apparently you fucking were speeding, right? And the worst part was my grandpa just went along with it and said, well, you shouldn't be speeding in your car.
That's ridiculous, dude.
But yeah, just, I don't know, man. I just thought that was nuts. Like, just weird crime stuff that just happened for no reason.
Yeah.
What about you? You got anything like that?
Yeah, I've been pulled over before for speeding. Fuck, man. One time I was pulled over in Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
There was a cop. It was a state trooper. So if you get pulled over by a state trooper, you're basically fucked. They're gonna give you a ticket regardless.
Yeah, they don't fucking play around.
The local traffic enforcement guys, they'll usually go a little light on you, but state troopers are fucking dicks. And if anybody's out there that's a state trooper, prove to me that you're not.
Yeah, come tell us you're not a dick.
Yeah, prove it. So the wife's sleeping in the passenger seat. I'm driving. I'm doing, 9 over, whatever it was, because that's what it's a long fucking drive, dude.
Fucking
okay,
sinner.
You're going from Minnesota to New Mexico. It's just a long drive. There's nothing to see, so I'm just fucking. I've pinned it. Whatever. I'm the only car on the fucking highway.
Mm-hmm.
State trooper on the side, and I was like, oh fuck. Yeah, he put on his
Gotcha
fucking
ass.
red and blues and got me. And everybody in the military knows this, right? Usually the cops, they go a little more lenient on those individuals serving in the armed forces.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes.
So my driver's license is behind my ID card. So I had my wallet out, sitting on my lap, waiting for him to approach the vehicle. He asked me for my license and
You didn't just roll down the window yelling at him?
What?
You didn't just roll down the window and start yelling at him?
I'm in the military. No.
Why'd you pull me over? I got things to do.
Fucking dick. Yeah. So he asked me for the license and registration. I open my wallet. I have to pull out my ID, my military ID, and my driver's license at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I flip to the license. I grab my insurance card and I hand it to him. He says, "Thanks, I'll be right back." He leaves, comes back, says, "Well, I'm going to write you a ticket for speeding. You were doing 9 over." Blah, 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 the whole thing. And it was like fucking $200 in the state of Missouri.
Damn.
Yeah, it pissed me off. He didn't even go easy on me. The ticket says 9 over, everything. He has integrity, but I think that's integrity to a fault. Fuck you,
Yeah.
whoever you are.
Now we don't like the whole state of Missouri.
No, I will avoid it.
Just drive around. That's
Yeah.
9 extra hours of driving to go around Missouri.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Fuck-
been. I
Fuck
think
the
that's
state of Missouri.
that's all the fucking trouble I've been in, dude. And speeding tickets. Every
good,
now
man.
and then. I haven't had a speeding ticket in years now, though.
That's
So,
good, man.
yeah.
Knock on wood, dude.
Yeah,
You don't want that now.
got a knock too,
Yeah,
just in
that's-
case.
Yeah, dude, because fuck, man. Now we can drive out of here. Get in trouble.
Well, you're driving.
No,
so.
fuck you, man. Yeah, dude, I never had really been pulled over a whole lot of times, man. Like, usually just random stuff.
Yeah,
So I was like, oh man, you're good, just get it fixed, or
yeah.
it looks like you're going a little fast, kind of conversations. Like, oh, my bad, sorry. The Italians, once you spoke English, because I lived in Italy for a while, so once you spoke English, they really don't want to talk to you, so they just send you on your way, unless you were being
Nice.
just egregious.
Egregious. Aggressive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
being aggressive for no reason.
Hell yeah.
But it really wasn't too bad, man. I just police are the police, dude. Can't
Yeah.
get around it.
Yeah, they got a job to do just like everyone else.
Yeah, like I said, we have respect for law enforcement
We do.
here at the Regular Op Show.
Yep, absolutely. Except state troopers.
We
Not
just
a
believe
fan.
we just believe that there's a selected few of who decide to ruin it for everybody else, and they're
Yeah.
just dickheads.
Absolutely, and that's you see that everywhere.
Yeah, I mean that's in
Not
every,
just in LEOs.
yeah, that's every organization or company has somebody that ruins it for the rest of them.
Yeah, you get a lot of Blue Falcons in the Air Force.
Mm-hmm. You like to fucking cause more problems than fix. It's a problem.
I knew one of those guys.
I always do, man. Everybody knows one.
Fuck, I hate
Fucking hate that guy.
I wrote. He was in a rap song I made. I talked about it.
Yeah, Rick's a rapper, for whoever doesn't know.
Hi, I like to rap in my spare time.
I tell you what, guys, this next season could be pretty fucking. You finally get to see what we look like.
Yeah.
If you haven't stalked us, if you haven't stalked us already.
If you don't already know.
Yeah, we're gonna video.
Yep.
We're gonna start putting shit on TikTok with it.
Yep.
We're getting a little more advanced with the mics. It's gonna get.
You won't hear that high pitched whiny sound in the background like normal.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Hopefully, at least.
Yeah, we're gonna try and eliminate that a little bit.
Sorry.
Just talk like through our lips. But yeah, dude, it's. I'm excited for this next season.
Me too.
Yeah, because we're bumping up a few more episodes of just audio for the time being.
We got too much work to do, basically.
Yeah. So once we get set up and start filming, hopefully you guys start to really enjoy the episodes. Because I hope you like them now. But it'd really suck if you didn't. We'd just be talking for no fucking reason.
Yeah. One of my buddies hit me up. He's over in the States, East Coast. He's going on a short tour somewhere real soon.
Oh,
but
nice. Always a good time.
Yeah. Old Nick.
Fucking Nick. I got a brother named Nick.
Huh. Maybe it's the same guy.
Yeah,
It's not.
I hope not.
It's not.
I don't mind Nick. Nick's a good guy. He's actually coming out here in June, I think.
Hell yeah, he's going to be on the show.
Yeah, we're gonna have him out and just trash him. the whole time.
Yeah, I'm down with that. I
Yeah.
don't even know him, but I'll talk shit to him.
Yeah, just the whole time. He's a good guy.
Okay.
Yeah, he's bringing his wife. Getting to meet his wife for the first time.
He'll take the shit talking in stride.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not bad. Yeah, he's not bad. We'll just all get fucking drunk, dude, like real good Americans. We'll just troll them.
Maybe we'll do a fucking pod show at one of these English pubs.
Yeah, we're.
They'd kick us out, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure they would. I mean, we were able to do it in the orchestra,
That's true.
and now we're doing it in somebody's house.
Yeah. Well, we had to break in to get here, but
Yeah, sure, you're right. But anyways, about Nick going on a short tour, right? We'll get off of making fun of my brother.
I just had to say thanks for watching, listening, I should say. I appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, there's always, for some reason, I keep getting surprised, right? And it's pretty awesome. When you got random people or people you haven't talked to in a while hitting you up and saying, "Hey, man, I listened to your show. I think it's great." You know, and it's like I even had family when I was back in the States go like, "Oh, I've been listening to your podcast for a while now. Like, it's great." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Fuck, I didn't even tell you about it. Like, I didn't even brought it up. I haven't said nothing." You know, and it's like it's great to let to know that people are finding it and discovering it on their own, and we're not like just jamming it down people's throats to listen.
That's true. Even though we would.
100%. No, not really. No, we want to self-promote, but we want to do it. We want it to naturally grow. We're not trying to.
Right.
You know.
Not We want you to listen because you like to listen.
Exactly. We don't want to just be like, well, fuck, man, you just keep throwing it at me. I guess I'll listen to it a little bit.
Yeah.
So, it is what it is.
It is. Well, I think we gotta go. Because it looks like the cops are out front.
Fuck, dude.
Alright, well, let's get the fuck out of here, Rob. Hey, we'll see you next time, everybody. The Rick and Rob Show.
See you, buddy. Oh,